Hey guys, how you doing? It's Samuel here. Welcome to the prophetic insight. I got another Bible code chart on the peace deal. This is from Rabbi Gaverson. As you can see right here, this is a new chart based on Deuteronomy, by the way, Deuteronomy chapter 8. And so you see the words Netanyahu right here. Then you got the word return. You got the word Trump and Cyrus. And by the way, the Trump is represent the Cyrus. Sorry. You got Israel. You got the Rosh Hashanah year 5781 2021, which is Rosh Hashanah coming up September the 18th, 19th. And then you got the word Messiah here, Messiah, and another Messiah here, and they got Ishmu on there, which represents the on there. Got the word peace here, and obviously this is the peace treaty on there. So it says on the words here, then if you obey the commandments that enjoy upon thee this day, loving the Lord your God, serving him with all your heart and your soul. And then you got, so that you may learn, verse, the Lord your God forever. So the peace deal here and all the characters happening here as well. Wanted to show you on that. And then also for review, as we were talking about the other day on there, that on this part here also on the peace deal, or actually this is Rosh Hashanah. You got the word Edom, and then Ishmu, and then Abraham court, right? Isaac, Jacob. So the whole thing about the peace deal is about Isaac and Jacob. Isaac, Jacob. Ishmu and Jacob, and the situation that's happening in the Middle East with the Arab nation and Israel on there. So Ishmu and Isaac, sorry. So Rosh Hashanah, Israel, and the Rosh Hashanah happening, time for that. And the university in time of judgment. So interesting how they would say that, but we looked at the Bible code, the recent one on there of the peace here and all the aspects that are happening right here as we speak. Interesting that it has the Messiah on there, and we know that the Messiah they're talking about is the Antichrist. By the way, I mentioned also in the earlier broadcast that Israel is going through another lockdown on there. So there's rumors that they're saying that the lockdown would be a time where they're actually going to talk with the Messiah, which is the Antichrist, to be revealed on there. So that's just a side note that I heard on that regarding that situation there. So let's talk a little bit about the peace deal that just happened. And not everybody is happy about the peace deal by chance also. As you can see, this picture here, historic Israel deal won't likely bring peace to the Middle East. And you see the pictures here on there. So not everybody is happy about it. And as there's tension happening, even though there's peace, what's happening, good things that's happening, fulfillment, all this stuff. But behind the scenes, there's a lot of rattling. There's a lot of shaking. There's a lot of grumbling. There's a lot of behind the scenes that are happening on there. And I just want to show you this one article here, which was interesting. That someone showed me. Let's go I'm going to put this down here, sorry. And it shows the Arab nations could get the 35 jets inside of the agreement of the Israel peace deal source. So, as Jerry Tony was talking about, that the peace deal technically isn't a peace deal that's happening. So, we're almost in the prelude of what we call Armageddon. So, not saying that Armageddon will break out just yet, but we're getting close to that. And here's a chart, by the way, of Armageddon. As you can see here, you have Russia's Amag, and then you got here Iran is Persia, formerly the Soviet states, and then you got Russia too, and then you got Western Europe as Gomer right here. You got Turkey as Tagma, and then Saddam as Crush, and then Liberal as Putin. Interesting on there. So that's a little chart on the Gog and Magog thing that's happening. So as I mentioned, that not everybody's happy about the peace deal that's going on. So, as you know, obviously there's things happening behind the scenes that not a lot of people are looking at. Very interesting, though, stating that this is the Feast of Trumpet, and we've been talking about the rapture and possibly the rapture happening. Very interesting. Came across with the Brent Wheeler is talking about the actual rapture actually is going to be the 28th, which is the Day of Atonement. So September 28th, which is 10 days later, actually. Because you see her charts, Feast of Trumpets on the 18th to 20th, and she calls it the birth. And then right here, a Day of Atonement, which is September the 28th, which is also known as the 8th day, according to her. And she describes the the actual rapture would be on the 8th, which is new beginnings. So either way, it's still September. It's only maybe not too long, 10 days, a week from it, end of the month, not very long. But we know that the tension that's happening between the Middle East, and not a lot of people are happy about that. So there's some, I would call it the side brewing of tension that's happening on there. And we haven't even talked about Russia, talking about Iran or Turkey and anything what's happening here. So there are rumors also that things are siding, And we haven't talked about China too. So China, there's some tension that's happening, as you know, right now. That's happening there behind the scenes of generating training, military, and then India, they're hit on there as well. So all these things are behind the scenes, and then Russia's fleet is in the shores of Israel. So there's tension happening there, and then there's tension happening here in the States as well, as you know. We're coming close to the election, which is November. So all these things are happening, brewing in behind the scenes. And then sure enough, the trial. I just want to also go into this part about the hour of trial. This is in Revelation, by the way. I just want to read that quick. And that talks about the Church of Philadelphia And you've heard about that, right? The Church of Philadelphia. Where the church was taken up on the hour of trial, according to Scripture. Let me pull that up here for a second. So I want to read you on Revelations on the Church of Philadelphia. This is in Revelations chapter 3, verse 7 through 13, by the way. To the angel of the Church of Philadelphia, the words of the Holy One, the true One, who has the key of David, who opens and no one can shut, who shuts no one can open. I know your works. Behold, I have set before you an open door, which no one can shut. I know that you have but little strength or little power, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name. Behold, I will make those who the synagogue of Satan, who says that they are Jews and are not, but lied. Behold, I will make them come down and bow down to your feet, that they will learn and have loved you. Verse 10, because you have kept my word and about patience, endurance, I have kept you. Now here's the key part. I have kept you from the hour of trial that has come to the whole world. Behold, I am coming soon. Hold fast on what you have, so that no one may seize your crown. And to the one who overcomes, I will make him a pillar in my temple, my God. And it says, never shall you shall go out. I will write in him the name of my God, the name of the city, the new Jerusalem that comes down from heaven. Those who have here, let them hear. So this is a verse in the scriptures where it talks about it in the Philadelphia. Let me see if I can show you guys. You can see the Church of Philadelphia, folks. Let's see if I can pull it up here. So the Church of Philadelphia, and the part you see right here where it says that I will keep you from the hour of trial. Well, trial, what he's talking about obviously is basically the great tribulation that's about to come, and the scripture says. And so that's very interesting. That's talking about these things. So could it be maybe also the trial that they're talking about is the Gog and Magog war, the Armageddon war, and stuff that's happening? Well, we know that China is part of it as well, and we know that behind the scenes they're not happy about the situation that's going on as well. So will the rapture happen? We sure don't know yet until it does happen, but we know that it's coming. It's coming, either on the Feast of Trumpet or the end of this month, but it sure is coming. But behind this whole thing, what I'm trying to stress is that there's a lot of tension happening with this whole thing. And again, here's the Bible code of this year, Rosh Hashanah, and that word universe in time of judgment. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, folks, this weekend, what's going on. So just want to show you that very quickly, and God bless you guys, and hopefully we'll see you in the other end.